coming up on Coffee and Beans.
But my question is, and this is a plausible one, can you manifest money for the economy of Zambia?
I bought this man small telescope.
That's hit a little bit for me.
And then right before it got here, we broke up.
Oh, wow. At a funeral, by the way, funeral etiquette. Never freaking say that. Never say it's for the best or God's plan. I don't need to know what God's trajectory is for this particular situation. If I'm crying and I'm going through some things, do not tell me it's for the best. Do not say this is, God's plan. Do not say it's all going to work out.
Yeah,
that is
I feel like
toxic
just let me cry.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Ed's Almost Good Beer. Remember, Ed's Almost Good Beer was brewed in God's country when God wasn't looking.
What up? Welcome to Coffee and
Beans!
It's another amazing episode coming your way. We have good things lined up as usual.
Very high bar, being told that this is an amazing episode. Not quite sure of that, but yeah.
I mean, you'll decide, but I feel like it's late. I've already decided.
Welcome to Coffee and Beans, your weekly breakfast show that is hosted by yours truly, Beans, and my beloved Coffee.
And
also, this week we'll be debuting our soundtrack, which we just did.
Yeah.
The full of it. There's no snippet. That's actually all of it, guys.
We really hope you enjoyed it. Critic, you know what to do.
It was a very well thought out thing. Hans Zimmer had actually requested.
He did.
He really did want the rights to that, but we're like, no, guys.
Yeah, we thought it would be best, if we kept the rights to it, because you never really know what's gonna happen.
You never know. So we're so glad we did this for you because our beloved people. Want to give a shout out to all the interactions that we get on Twitter.
Y'all are dope.
So much love even in the comments, so feel free to continue doing with that, reposting, retweeting, sharing, liking,
commenting. I want to know what you're thinking.
It's really a fire thing, and if you feel connected to the stuff that we're doing, do say so. If you want to recommend stuff, I don't know if that's gonna work because we just really go with a lot of the things that we're feeling, or really do really treasure your engagements and adore everything that you guys bring to us. It's really kind of cute and whatever.
Yeah.
What's new with you, love?
Literally nothing.
You say this week in and wake out. I'm starting to be concerned.
I have a very monotonous life. I just, wake up every day, go to the plantation and work and come back and hope that the seeds that I planted will grow.
This is very much not what Kenneth Kaunda fought for. I'm concerned, disturbed, wondering if I should, contact Amnesty International because you're supposed to be 30 and 5. You're not even any of those things. You're not 30 in any, regard yet. Are you worried about 30s? Are you looking forward to? Where are you with age?
A little bit of both. It's funny. When you're younger, 30 looks like, it's terrifying. Oh my God, I'm gonna be old. What will I do with my life? I don't know whether it's just me that feels like the world tells us that your 20s are your life. After you're done with your 20s, there's nothing else left. But really, I feel like the older you get, the more you realize that maybe actually the fun starts after the 20s. Because I don't know about you guys, but that quarter life crisis hit me hard. I don't want none of that smoke no more.
But also,
and I'm so done.
Do you feel the world tells you those things specifically? Do you feel that it's very specific as a woman, or is this just a general thing?
I think it's a general thing.
I mean, that's possible because genuinely, I think also Instagram tells you certain things, and so does Facebook, and
there's that too.
So on and so on.
It also helps to follow people like Gabrielle Union, Taraji P. Henson, well in their, I think they're in their 40s.
Yeah.
Maybe one of them's 50.
Are these your lifelong? Like, I mean, not even you, but I wonder, because I mean, you're obviously in more spaces and crowds with other women and people your age. Are these the women you're looking up to as like, I'm not even saying this in a detrimental fact. It's because they have lived and become such accomplished women in their crafts, in their arts, in their particular.
Yeah, there are some of them. That's like a couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a lot of other women that I look to.
That's an interesting
for
thing.
Different reasons. Taraji specifically stood out to me because her story, if I remember it correctly, she moved to LA at 26 with a son. Exactly, and very little money. And you know, everyone was telling her it was a bad idea. You're not gonna make it. Yada yada yada, as people tend to do. But like, look at her now. Like, she really did the things. And obviously, because she was 26 and getting older, that's another thing probably people told her was like, look, listen, just focus on get a job, raise your son. Which isn't necessarily terrible advice. It's just...
You could be a lot more than
exactly. Like, I feel like people should be allowed to experiment and explore sometimes. Just as long as you don't burden other people.
I like a good come-up story.
Yeah.
That sounds really strong.
Yeah. So like, all of them I think feel like for different reasons. They all feed into my life differently.
Oh, I like
yeah.
that. I like that.
And yourself?
What's new with me? I don't know, man. Currently, I'm very enamored by documentaries for some reason. It's such a bizarre tangent to take, but that's where I am. My plant's name is Cecilia, so shout out there. I'm a plant dad. She sprouted new leaves, which you never realize because I water her just as I'm heading out to like the office. I work in like a place, and that's the thing that I do. I'm just like, yo, hey baby girl, you know, have a good time. Embarrassingly, she's not yet out of, you know, plants come in that little black plastic with the soil. I haven't transplanted. The thing is,
Beans, get serious.
She's right next to a flower pot is what I'm most ashamed of. Guys, like, who has the time?
So what are you waiting for?
I don't, a long holiday?
What you're telling me is that since the time you got her, you haven't had time, like you haven't been at home doing nothing.
Hey, Church, give us a 6-day holiday. My G, I believe in you. You can do it.
Those days are gone.
They are so gone.
They are gone. Guys, are we doing National Prayer Day?
I don't know. We might have to do, it's so strange. We might have to do, I don't even know if prayer is in, you know, humble prayers are in fashion anymore. Maybe this could be the administration for like Day of National Manifestation.
National Manifestation, yes!
Look what I did.
I love it.
Yeah, maybe we could do that.
Okay.
Who's to know, who's to say?
What would we be doing on National Manifestation Day? What would we be celebrating also?
All of us would be, first of all, National Prayers Day never gets used for prayer. Can we just say that?
Fact. I feel like everyone looks forward to it just for the break and also for like a day to chill at home with drinks and
ironically, the most sinful things happen on the national.
Truly.
So I'm not quite sure that's what we're gonna do, but I do think it's a cute, you know, a vacay is a vacay. Nobody's mad at that. What else is up with me? Yeah, just documentaries have brought a weird resurgence into my life. We're at the end. First of all, happy October to everyone.
Hey.
We're in a brand new month, which always feels like a brand new opportunity. I don't understand what the relevance of a calendar change does to us, but you always just feel like, oh, it's a new page on, you know, in your diary to start, you know.
I feel like it's just a mental thing. Like, we all know, like, the days will just keep rolling regardless of whether there's a calendar or not. But like, the opportunity to kind of reset your mind and tell yourself as like a fresh start kind of gives you the necessary extra, you know, oomph just to get through the rest of it.
Yeah, cute. I don't know. I also just feel that in your Libra season nonsense, I can neither comment.
It's not nonsense, but thank you.
So anyway, at the end of September, because September 11th happened, and I don't know, sorry to bring you out of the bubble, a little like sad stuff is happening in the Middle East with Afghanistan getting all this Taliban stuff. So I was like, and I'm always very enamored by, not to seem shallow, but the pop culture impact of 9/11. So I saw like a 6-part documentary on that, which was very fascinating. I like to see like there's a show called Explained on Netflix, I think, which just basically talks about different things like skin explained.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
Something else explained. So yeah, so those are pretty interesting. So yeah, it's nice to keep learning and keep knowing and keep becoming other things. So that's probably where my attention has been entertainment wise. I don't even know what new music I've listened to. Yes, the Yeba record.
I have not listened to
You might actually enjoy her because I know you're very... I don't know why in my head I have it that you... I always think in my head I'm like, you're an India Ari song come to life.
I feel like you think that when I get home I put on the duku, the head wrap and like a robe and like... I don't know, like...
And shea
really
butter just...
Yes, and like
comes
beads.
everywhere.
And I feel like that's...
Not even like... I'm not even thinking that in that like, oh, she doesn't like... conform to the idea of deodorant. No, not in that earthy way. But like I just genuinely sort of associate you with this very like rich, spiritually rich black girl. And it's not even that you know you are the color of the coffee bean. It just genuinely is your aura sort of spills out to me in that particular sense. To quote a friend, a mutual of ours who said, "Coffee, is cocoa butter made of you?" To hear this sentence made all the sense in the world,
and it has stuck with me.
Really,
truly, it's like one of the greatest compliments that's ever been paid.
So that's where I'm at. So you're not listening to anything new. You're not gonna put me on to anything good.
Listening to anything new. I mean, this isn't necessarily new, but it's the newest thing I listened to. Thames' album, her debut album. There's a song on there. I think it's the last one because I think it's a six-track project. Is it Vibe Out?
Yes, Vibe Out.
Yes. I absolutely love Vibe Out. I like the minute I listened to it, I think I played it back to back like 3-4 times.
For me is the I can hear it because it also has like a little there's like I really enjoy when I can hear notes of African things in particular things. It's the way I think I've spoken about how Victor Kachaka's bass line, you can hear it in like a Tame Impala's I think Lost in Yesterday. Mm-hmm. But like for the Thames record, I love all the clout that she's getting, by the way. I'm really excited about her and what she's about to do. But there is a song on here. The album is called If Orange Was the Place. It's called Avoid Things. That's my jam on that.
Avoid Things.
I love it so much. In your own time.
Okay,
when you have the Dooku on.
When I have
today.
I'm definitely gonna go look for that. I'm also feeling J. Cole and I feel like this is a different side of me. I'm also feeling J. Cole and Joyner Lucas's
They just
Your
dropped
Heart.
something.
Yes, a single.
Good for you.
I think it was last week actually.
Get it, gangster.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Riding in the back seat, causing trouble.
I don't cause trouble.
It just finds you.
Yes, it just finds me. I don't like it. Just shows up. But yeah, it's titled Your Heart. Okay. And like some of the lyrics, some of the lines in there make me laugh. Because I think there's one where he says basically, this is not obviously word for word because I don't remember the lyrics exactly, but it's basically saying if you're a guy that kind of screwed a girl over, you deserve being screwed over. And I was just like, yes!
Coffee and Beans will return after the break.
Northern Tool and Equipment.
My girlfriend has given me a pet name.
I'm afraid to ask.
Snuggle Muffin.
No, it isn't.
And she uses it in public.
Okay, so give your girlfriend a pet name she'll hate, like Thunder Chunky.
I couldn't do that.
I see. Too harsh for Snuggle Muffin. Okay. Drown her out with a 200-mile-per-hour cordless leaf blower.
Got it. Here she comes.
Hey, Snuggle Muffin. What are you doing, Snuggle? I am so out of here.
Wait! Come back, Thunder Chunky!
There's no problem a little horsepower can't solve. Northern Tool and Equipment.
Are you a fan of classic African music? Well, we have just the thing for you. Coming soon to the Avocado Media Network is the Pan-African Party. The Pan-African Party is a weekly celebration of African music hosted by critics. Keep an eye on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for more news. The Pan-African Party, celebrating African excellence.
Welcome back to Coffee and Beans.
So today we are speaking on something that's very interesting, very fascinating, very adorable, very... You know, it's a bit topical because this, sometimes we both live, just free to tell the truth on this, we both live in the world of social media, and that's sort of how, you know...
Yeah, and it impacts our lives just like it does yours.
This is true, and you very admirably, you brought something to the spot that you wanted to...
I did! There was talk on the TL about manifestation!
Woo.
And I was like, oh, that's interesting! I was like, manifestation, what is that? Yeah. So I don't remember which account exactly, but
or what
someone...
the context is, yeah.
Or what the...
Because I don't remember either. I just remember like at some point we were now in the dialogue.
Exactly, and the funny thing is that I think that very day I tweeted something and used the little, the little candle and tagged a couple people, and they were just like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Are you entering this chat? And I had no idea what was happening. And then they're like, oh, so you want to manifest these things? I felt attacked. I'm like, what have I done? And then obviously I went and did my research, and it would seem a young lady on the TL was letting people in on how she manifests money.
Put me the heck.
I mean, truly, I will try almost anything.
So this is just may money come to me, may money come to me, may money come to me.
I'm not sure
And
because
then
I didn't finish the thread, unfortunately.
That is fine.
But I remember her delving into stuff about chakras and like healing your root chakra because it affects everything and some. Honestly, I really should have done a little more research on this.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was a very interesting conversation. Like, do you think you can manifest the things you want?
Into actually, this was
Like-
literally what I was about to ask you.
No,
Because I don't even like. I mean.
or are we just not like open-minded enough? I don't know.
So the thing is, as a person who has been raised as a Christian person in a Christian nation, my dude, I don't even know if you're allowed. I remember like there's a season when like you could retweet. Do you retweet the Buddha for like money? Is that even allowed? Is that?
I mean, I don't know if I've ever. I don't remember. But if I ever did, I probably never got that money.
No, I remember the day that I did. And
Did you get money?
Someone bought me in Shima that day.
Do you see?
This is what. But I mean, I asked for money and that happened.
It saved you money.
I mean,
so.
Oof. But my question is, and this is a plausible one, can you manifest money for the economy of Zambia?
I mean, truly, if that is possible. But listen, if to manifest money for yourself, you would need like balanced chakras.
So I have to
What is
balance
balanced
my
chakras
chakra
for the nation?
So that I should so that
I feel
inflation
like
must stop?
That's I don't know if you individually can manifest.
Can we? Okay. I really wish that you were in this bag because I have so many follow-up questions.
So many.
My thing is, can you like bind with other manifestors and then manifest?
And then manifest like a
so
bigger
that, yes,
something.
like in a. But hang on, is that not just called prayer? But we need the National Day of Prayer, guys.
I mean, truly,
we need it
because this was
we
partly
need
where
it. We need
partly where I was going with this because obviously Christianity has certain aspects to it that don't allow you to indulge in other things. But then don't you think that if you are Christian and you are a believer of miracles, that other things are possible?
Are you? This was a heavy sentence. Are you a believer of the God and Sky Daddy, his
Sky
son,
Daddy.
and, the couple? I mean, I'm just.
The This is like the second time I've heard this in my life, and like it does.
Really does. Because
Skydiving.
it really does.
I wonder if I can say a prayer and say, "Hey, Skydaddy." But
Are you a believer? Do you find yourself to be spiritual, religious? Where are you on the spectrum? Are you agnostic? What is?
I am not agnostic. I am exploring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, that's also a
I'm
PH7
raised Christian,
question. All right.
Truly, raised Christian, baptized. Currently, I feel like on my own personal journey because I feel like also Christianity is definitely a personal journey also. There is a relationship that you need to develop between you and God for that to make sense. And not just kind of like adopt it as, oh, I'm Christian because I grew up Christian. And I feel like that is part of the journey that I'm on, I'm discovering, but I'm very open to learning about other religions and other cultures and just kind of, there's that religious education, high school. There was that little
shout out Mrs. Kayongo. What?
I don't even remember my teacher's name. There was that little illustration with a proverb where there's like a blind man touching an elephant. One of them is touching the tail, one's touching the trunk, the other's touching like the leg, and all these different parts, the ear, and each of them is saying, oh, this is like a branch, this is like a tree trunk, this is this feels like a leaf, right? And all of that just to say that we all know part of the truth and not the whole truth. And I feel like that's the way I've kind of been approaching it. So I'm just like, why do all of these exist? They couldn't just exist for nothing. There has to be something more there. And is Christianity the only thing? I don't know.
I notice how there are parallels between many different concepts and theses or whatnot, which is, do unto others as you want to do unto you, which is also is tethered to the concept of being karma, which is also tethered to me in the idea of Newton's third law of physics, which is that whatever you give happens back. And so those are the things that I tie. I don't think those should be how you should be the template against which how you operate. I think things should come out of the goodness of yourself, but also if you don't have the moral compass or fiber or the red lights to tell you, say I'm moving mad, then perhaps keep those in the check of keep Newton close to you, third law and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
Or that jazz rather. But I also, the thing of manifestation that seems really shallow and silly is that you're gonna just put out into the universe.
You feel like there has to be a little more work, right? It can't just.
It seems very, freely, but it also weirdly ties into, if you're Christian and a God-fearing person, the theory and idea of the power of the tongue, which is that you speak the right things on people and you say the right things
into your life, I feel like it ties in to a degree.
Do you actively effect this in your daily? Are you a very hyper-positive person? Because, can I just say, there's an expression I want you to all know and be aware of. Toxic positivity. This is all gonna work out. It's all gonna be fine. It'll be fine, man. At a funeral, by the way, funeral etiquette, never freaking say that. Never say it's for the best or God's plan. I don't need to know what God's trajectory is for this particular situation. If I'm crying and I'm going through some things, do not tell me it's for the best. Do not say this is, God's plan. Do not say it's all going to work out.
Yeah,
that is
I feel like
toxic
just let me
positivity.
cry.
It's not even about funerals. It's just like life in general.
Yeah.
If someone's bummed out, let them be bummed out and feel sorry for themselves for at least a day.
Yeah. Don't let them do it forever because, you got to get up and live your life. But
do you do it?
I don't think so. No. I feel like the more time you spend with me, the more you realize that I actually tend to dwell on the negative a lot more.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's something that I've been actively working on, trying to be better at, because obviously we can't dwell on the bad for too long. We have to get up and keep moving. Life doesn't stop just because I broke my leg.
Do you think there's any value towards manifesting and being positive and doing all that holy thing. Because as you mentioned, chakras, which is very close to the thing, funny enough, to the thing about astrology. I think we've touched on it in the past before, is these sort of I don't even know how we can get an expert. I have someone in mind who maybe we could at some point converse with, who is, I wonder if he is authentically in tune with astrology, or if it became if it's a fad that's turned into something a bit realer. I don't know, because people actually look at astrology as a science. But I know manifestation has a tendency to sort of be aligned with astrophysics, like that, quote unquote, like chill, like science, whatever. Do you see any validity in speaking things into existence?
I feel like there might be, but then also this might also come from my Christian roots. Because like you said before, the power of the tongue, yada yada yada. And it's something that I also always just kind of brushed off, even though be careful what you say, because things do happen, like just because you said it. But like, I feel like it does hold water. I'm just not sure how exactly it happens, which is where my curiosity comes in. You know, like sure, it makes sense in line with the things that I know, but like, what is the science? I don't know if that makes sense. What is the science of the belief, of the manifestation, of the actualization?
Okay.
You know?
So I'm gonna look into this is just like a little literature on it, which is I don't even know if it classifies as literature, but Oprah has it like on her feed or whatever. Feel free to Google, but this is on Oprah Daily. First of all, this is manifestation is this is defined as an event, action, or object that clearly shows or embodies something abstract or theoretical. Oprah does go into this, and she says, where was this? This is laws of attraction, which is, when people feel like what is supposed to be for you will come to you, that's always very fascinating to me. But it is essentially about turning your dreams into reality, and it requires you to take proactive steps towards whatever it is that you desire. So you shouldn't expect it to happen instantly or overnight while you sleep. Basically, you control a lot by your thoughts, and we control a lot by our joint thoughts. Which is why, again, I was thinking, if you have a band of manifestors at the border, just saying that the Kwacha.
Why are they at the border?
Isn't that, as a landlocked country, I think we'd go to the sea, which is also.
We can go to a lake.
See, funny enough, lakes. I feel like, you know how like there's a nice like moon gods and whatever. For oceans, that sounds beautiful. For lakes and small bodies, Nindosh. Like it's
because nyami nyami?
Because, oh my gosh, one of my faves.
I love, I'm very curious about
story.
other like mythological
and it's
characters.
Such wonderful folklore, yeah.
I know. Like, just in case you guys don't know about nyami nyami. Nyami nyami is the I know.
Or do you know the structure? Enough of the structure to share? Because I've been told, and I never remember for some reason.
What have you been? Oh, okay, you don't remember. The story of Nyami Nyami basically is that Nyami Nyami was a Zambezi river god, known by multiple names. I don't remember the other ones right now. I always just remember Nyami Nyami.
It's fine, go on.
And Nyami Nyami had a wife. I don't know what this wife's name was. But then when we came to build the Kariba Dam, Nyami Nyami got stuck on the other side.
Because capitalism. And his wife was on this side. Okay? So he was upset. And that's why the flood started happening.
Because love. He was trying to get to his woman, guys, and you blocked him. But that's as much as I know. I really should. There's more to this story. There has to be.
So essentially, manifestation is bringing something tangible into your life through attraction and belief. I.e., if you think it, and it will come. However, there's more to manifestation than just willpower and positive thinking. Manifestation is making everything you want to feel and experience a reality via your thoughts, your actions, your beliefs, and your emotions. What would
There's
you say?
acts in there.
There is acts.
I would just like to point
Yeah,
out.
you have to do the work. What would you manifest? I mean, I don't know if you think about this shallow way. You can give me shallow thoughts. That's perfectly fine. Because
I mean, I will always give you even the shallow thoughts.
Off of the top of my head, like a really good Alt J album. They're like an indie band that I really liked when I was in my early 20s. Or lucky for like COVID not to be a thing, but that's very altruistic. That sounds very deep. No, a new really good Rihanna album. I'll go with that. That's mine.
Is this because Rihanna has refused to give us music for
No, I just think
for a
she's
while?
going to, but I
feel like she will. She's
I'm
just taking
concerned
her
that
time.
it won't actually be good. I don't know why that's my brand new concern lately. I don't know why, but it's the truth that I have to share. Is I just don't think. I don't know why. I don't know why that's my pressure. What would you,
Okay.
What are you manifesting?
What would I manifest?
For something big that you think you need spiritual and divine intervention on. Okay. Other than oh really? We can.
I've never really thought about this.
Oh, no.
But it's just like, what would I manifest in this moment, right now?
I mean, you have all you need. I mean, what's good? What else do you need? I'm here. Who else?
Truly, I manifested longer.
Why do you need your phone? If I'm here, what's the problem? What's the chance?
This is why I'm talking to you.
This is the vibe.
I mean, you know this. But I'm truly not sure what I would manifest in this moment. Some money would be nice.
I know, because even as you said, I don't know. I had seven.
Some
list
big
of 7
money.
things. Like
A big farm on multiple acres of land with plenty of animals.
Can I just say, people who want farms, that's like a lot of things to manage. I don't know why people want money.
So you
that
think I'll walk from one end of the farm to the other alone and manage it?
I really don't. I don't like labor. I just can't.
That reminds me of that.
I do not dream. What is your dream job? I do not dream of labor. That's dope. I really can't.
But yeah, I've always wanted like a farm.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Coffee and Beans will return after the break.
Sir, I'm a little uncomfortable with the way we've been having our Monday morning meetings.
A little uncomfortable?
Well, extremely uncomfortable with meeting in your bathroom, sir, while you're in the tub.
Well, I'm wearing a tie.
I can see that, sir.
Over the weekends, I play ball with the kids, do yard work, and play tennis, so by Monday, my muscles are very sore. Spending all day in a hot tub's the only thing that helps.
Have you tried?
Wrapping myself in cabbage leaves? Yes, I have.
Actually, sir, I was thinking of Tiger Balm pain-relieving patches.
Tiger Balm, a little jar with a tiger on it?
Yeah, right. Tiger Balm. It's been around for about 100 years.
Jinkies.
And now Tiger Balm comes in these neat pain relief patches.
Could you hand me that duck there?
You just stick the patch on where it hurts. Same Tiger on the package.
Uh-huh.
And Tiger Balm's pain relief patches are very fast-acting and long-lasting, so we wouldn't have to meet in your bathroom every Monday.
And I'd be less pruny, and your report wouldn't be in the microwave.
What?
I dropped your report in the tub, so I put it in the dryer, but it caught fire, so my wife doused it with water and put it in the microwave. Let me just go grab it.
No, don't get up, sir.
Oops, sorry. Sitting back down.
Long-lasting, fast-acting, pain-relieving Tiger Balm patch. Works where it hurts.
1, 2, 3, 4. Early in the morning, I know you'll be there, it's coming my way.
Wake up, breakfast.
Please turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go.
Hey guys, my name is Beans.
Hey guys, my name is Kofi.
And I think there is no rational reason Wednesday should be spelt like that.
And I think that Chihuahua is very much overrated. It was probably never meant to be food. I don't know why you guys love it so much. Probably desperate times. This is all I'm saying.
Join Coffee and Beans, Sundays on the Avocado Media Network. Welcome back to Coffee and Beans.
Speaking on things that were also on the TL, very interesting to me was a friend of mine who I really feel is a friend but isn't. Goes by the name of SZA. I feel like I've known her for a long time.
That's not what I was expecting.
She speaks a lot of gibberish to me. Very few of us can understand her.
Oh, the Whisper Queen.
The Whisper Princess.
Whisper Queen.
Whisper Princess speaks in squat.
You know.
In many different ad-libs and upside down
SZA.
words. She's a gorgeous energy. Put out something that I'm sure we've all done before. I think we've spoken on, but I took the test and was
pleasantly surprised.
I was surprised at the result and did not share it because I wanted to keep it for here actually. And mine were as follows, because as hopefully you all know, love languages, there's about 5 of them. Are we going to talk about what the definition of it is?
Of a love language.
I'm really not mad at that. We possibly can. Thank God for Sister Google and Father Internet. Okay. 5 languages are just how to express heartfelt commitment to your mate. It basically just is the primary love languages that people speak. So it's words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and receiving gifts.
I like that says primary because it lets you know that
there's much more to everything than what we expect there to be. And for my quiz, I answered everything as authentically as I possibly could and how things mean to me. The most prominent were quality time and acts of service. And the least were receiving gifts and words of affirmation. So I rarely say this, but like, I know it, I guess, is as a Leo, I think I'm okay. Like, tell me I look pretty one day, but like, I don't think that's what my entire energy will run on. But like, I was very surprised at the quality time thing. I know who you are enough to be like, yeah, that makes sense. You're like the girl who's like, babe, let's go on an errand, and then you're like, okay.
Yes, I like that shit.
Jesus,
it's so dumb, but
so yeah, so cute. But oh my gosh,
I feel included in your life.
Bam, it's just 2 stupid things.
Yes.
Come and nap. Let me come to your house. We sleep some baby.
Oh, please don't act like you wouldn't enjoy that.
I actually love that.
There we go.
I really do. I love let's sit in quiet, and I have a mate of mine who were just both. Sun is my favorite thing. She's a wonderful woman. Yeah. We will possibly have her on the show at some point, but I really was at her house on a Sunday afternoon, and we were chilled, and we talk a lot, and we were just there, and we were just both on our phones. And like probably like 30 minutes in, she just looked up and she was like, I really enjoy your company. And it really sparked me. It really sparked me. Like I was like...
My best friend and I had a period where that was like the thing. Like it would literally be like, where are you? I'm at home. Okay, I'm coming over. And obviously she comes in and is like, hi, would you like some juice, food, whatever, you know where to find it. And then you just kind of sit in silence doing whatever it is that you're doing.
So it's really just very...
It's kind of like enjoying your energy. Your aura. I don't know.
So words of affirmation, which is interesting and fascinating. Funny enough, there are actually 5. Words of affirmation is compliments, words of encouragement. You look good. You're doing amazing, sweetie. A very prominent expression by the triumphant drug lord, just overruling Lord of everything, Kris Jenner, is how I know you're doing amazing, sweet. If she had a TED Talk, I'd watch it low-key. She's made a lot of money for those people. Quality time, their partner's undivided attention. Does it speak to you wanting to know you're included in someone's life? Perhaps. Is this some, slight situation of an abandonment? I wonder, because also this is, someone said your affluence towards, like your attraction to certain love languages is a reflection on how you're raised, which I didn't ever clock as a person.
Yeah, like when I heard that, I was just like, oh my word.
I just thought I was just vibing.
I see it.
I'm trying not. I see it. I'm wondering if I should see it, and I'm just like, what is going on? Nice. Acts of service, setting the table, walking the dog, doing small jobs. I think this is a little minimal for me. What's an act of service? Ooh, I have a very vulgar expression for what I think is an act of service, but we won't be doing that.
Right. No, he says this every time.
Receiving gifts. We're in a Christian nation. Receiving gifts, symbol of love. Acts of service ends in a job, guys. The job is in the name.
Service.
That's bad. Receiving gifts, symbol of love, flowers, chocolates. What's the reciprocal for men?
I don't know. It's very difficult to get a man gifts.
I always wonder when women say that.
No, because first of all, you guys hardly ever share. But then obviously, I feel like the longer you know someone, the Like, if you know them well, you can figure this out. Usually, my go-to for men that hold value in my life, it's like watches, a jacket that he likes, and I like to personalize things. But like a regular dude, this is where you get socks.
So I would just like to report that I have no jacket, watch, or socks to speak of. I don't even have the menu. Excuse me, just on the record. In this episode, I don't have any of these things.
It's because I'm broke.
It's cool.
Wait till I have money.
Steal, okay? Lie. Do messed up. Oh, get an OnlyFans linkage to your Airtel money. Show that you're serious.
I got for an ex.
Nonsense.
I got this gift for an ex. I had an ex. Had an ex? Can you say I had an ex? Do you say that after they die?
Good. Sometimes when you break up, they perish. It's fine.
So whatever we're going to use there, an ex that was really into stargazing. And like his birthday was coming up. Guys, first of all, the money that I was broke. I was a student. Was I a student? I was a student. I saved. I bought this man small telescope.
Oh, that's actually. That's hit a little bit for me.
And then right before I got here, we broke up.
Wow. Oh wow! Wait, did you give him the telescope?
No, because see, I had it. I got it off of Amazon and I had it sent to a friend's place, so that they could send it here via regular post. And I actually had to purchase it twice because the first time they lost it, so I had to get another one, which is why it never made it on time for his birthday.
Jeff Bezos, man.
But also low key, maybe the gods were saying something.
True. True.
But yeah, after I never even paid attention to it. I was just like, hey, John, bro, keep it.
Maybe the stars weren't aligned.
They were not.
But I'm very proud of that.
But yes,
what's your best and worst gift that you've ever received?
That I've ever received? The worst gift was my 11th birthday. Guys, I don't know why people just thought I needed underwear. It was underwear. I just got like panties on panties. And I could never figure out why. I'm like, are you saying something?
What is going on?
I got like a lot. It almost felt like everyone that came just like added just. And I was like, it stuck with me for the longest time. I was like, what is this?
It's gonna stick with me now.
You're welcome.
I'm so sorry.
And then the best gift I haven't gotten yet.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh, that's a mouthful. Oh, that is precious. I'll manifest that for you.
Please and thank you.
I'll manifest that. Probably best gift, worst gift for me. The gift of life my mother gave me. No.
The Switch.
That was so cute though.
It was,
It'd
but
be
like
cute if
no.
she was listening, but she doesn't get the links to this.
I'm finding your mother's number. And
I don't need that smoke. I don't need that smoke. Wow. A really good friend of mine got me a pair of shoes on my birthday. This past birthday was really cute. I mean, it's for me. I don't know why gifts are not. Not a regular. Am I not bad enough? I am bad. So what's that about? But yeah, what's my worst gift? I don't know.
But did you just tell us what was your best gift? You didn't finish that?
I don't even know. I mean, he got me shoes.
Oh, you did finish that.
And she got me shoes.
And you love them, right?
I like shoes. Actually, I really do enjoy shoes. I really am like a shoe person. That's like a thing. Oh wow. But I do want to tell you the men generally were bad to get gifts for. The thing men want the most is another woman. So if you have like a friend, a baddie who you wanna just be like, that's the vibe.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay. Speaking of things that will never happen.
I saw that in a tweet and it killed me. She was like, I don't know what to get my men like other women. Like I just
I mean, snap. Men, come on. Like, let us know. Yes. Tweet us.
I'm trying to think.
Is that the gift you want? Another woman?
It's very fascinating to me how you just said, I don't know why that's really sticking to me, how you've said your best gift is yet to come. Is this an expectation for the future? Is this because I know the expression from Simpsons, which is that Homer once said, I think Marge was telling Homer, who are first of all a staple in our society, in our pop culture. That's a very prominent couple. They have shipikisha for the waiter.
We really do need to give them the respect they absolutely deserve.
But I think Marge was saying, the love of my life, and Homer was like, the love of your life so far. And that's always interesting to me. So that you haven't received your best gift yet.
No.
What does that mean?
It just means that there is more. Like, life could surprise you in so many ways. Like, there have been gifts I have enjoyed. Absolutely, from the core, from my heart. But I feel like, why limit myself to that? Those were great, and I'm not taking anything away from that. But I feel like there's more to come. So ask me at the end of my life, and then I'll answer.
I mean, I want to see you die. It's a very...
No! That's another thing. Why is everyone so iffy about death? We're gonna tackle this in the next podcast.
I mean, I'm gonna manifest a long life for us both.
No, we will live long, but you know that death is inevitable.
I don't want to do too long.
No, I don't want to do too long either.
I have a bad back. Sometimes I'm like, this needs to wrap up at some point. I don't need all of this, bro.
Speaking of wrapping up...
What's for this coming week for you?
This coming week for me, I really, first of all, I really want to listen to Princess Natasha Chance's EP.
Yes.
The new one.
Just saw that. I think has it dropped or was the launch? What was
it
happening?
I think the launch was today.
Please go out there and get it.
Yeah.
I've heard very little, I will be honest. I
haven't listened at all.
I have a very prominent rule thing, which is never to pirate or whatever Zambian stuff. Because
Same.
They need the streams, they need the buys.
Same.
It is not easy to be a creative. Go out there, support. Buy, share, vibe, listen. Give them their credit where it's due. Constructive, criticize. Don't be a hating hater who hates. Yeah, being that joy. So Natasha Chance.
And I still haven't listened to Critic's album, and I literally keep bugging him. I think he's tired of my messages even. Because I don't pirate things, and sis has been broke. Keep waiting for this album to be on Deezer, so that I can just play it on repeat.
But the Sisani is not far from you, and neither is your wallet. So
exactly. So get it. But those are the things that I am looking forward to this week, because a girl might have a little money this week. So
Shame, get
from
it.
the Sisani, hello.
Yeah. Maybe that watch, that jacket, and that personalized pair of socks might come in. But hey, I'm just saying, I don't know.
We'll see about that. But yeah, what else am I looking forward to? Just killing this week. I feel like I have a couple things lined up that I am excited about, that I would like to get done.
Yeah.
And my housemate's back. Yes, which means it's about to be fun times.
I don't know, we're in hot season, so to me that just means you have to now not be naked in your house.
Who says I can't walk around naked with my housemate there?
So we would like cameras to be present in your home. Perhaps if that's
I went
possible.
to boarding school, my dude.
Let's just link please at your
So OnlyFans?
Airtel money needs to connect that back, because that's something to be made. For me, this week is gonna be about recovery. This past week has been very trying. This has weirdly been a shine of joy for me for this week, which in no ways is a reflection of you as a person. Don't get big-headed here. Libras can't leave them to themselves for too long.
Oh,
but
wow.
I
feel like Longa will forever throw shade.
Who's that?
I feel like Beans will forever throw shade.
That is true.
the Libraverse. You must stop.
It's important.
Yeah, whatever, Leo.
Climate change. So to all our listeners, and supporters and everyone who vibes out and is so kind as to give us feedback, because we have been seeing a little bit of that, and that's really sweet and encouraging. But yeah, we are manifesting a really good week to you from the Avocado Media and all the people here, and the upstairs and downstairs, and we shall pretend we're in a very elaborate building.
It's so lavish. It's so luxurious.
We have 9 different basements. Okay,
guys, if you were here, oh my god.
The idea of manifesting is quite simple, which is to put out the energy that you put into the world, and put out the energy that you put into the world, to put out energy that is positive, to put out energy to things that you will.
So that it comes back to you.
My hope is that you put out the right type of vibe, the right type of things into the work that you are making, things that satisfy you, things that help you grow, decisions and choices that are meant to be to your benefit. But also, I feel as though in the world that we spoke on earlier, which is it's connected to Christianity and Buddhism and karma and so on, is you also want things that are good for other people.
Exactly. And I feel like that's actually the grounding message for almost all religions. Love. Yeah. Right? Love thy neighbor, which is Christians are very familiar with that. And I feel like it is the grounding message. It really is
of
the literally all religion, right? Love.
So just sort of love in the right way and be kind to yourselves and other people. So yeah, that's what we're manifesting for you. So do catch us next week when we'll have another episode,
when we're going to be talking about whatever we'll be talking about.
It's been Coffee and Beans, guys. Be well.
Have a loving week.
Bye.
You have been listening to Coffee and Beans, a product of Avocado Media. For similar content, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our social media at Avocado Media ZM.